Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and this time we will discuss the reason why the main protests against the green socialist madhouse, pseudo-ecological reforms of agriculture, so in practice liquidation of agriculture in Europe, or attempts to change human habits like changing of diet into the insect-based diet and other stuff. Why did it happen like this? That the well-organized protests against this madhouse of green socialism started at the countryside among farmers in Germany, but now Polish farmers are joining. There are also information that other Western European farmers and other people will also join. Many craftsmen join, farmers, and many other people. So, and we should also support them because they are fighting for themselves, of course, but also for us, for normality, against the madhouse of the green socialism, against the change of the world into anti-human utopia. The problem is that people in the big cities, and nowadays majority of populations of developed countries mainly lives in a big cities, are completely disconnected from the real world. The best examples I always give is to even ask teenage youngsters, where do you take eggs from, where do you take meat from, or food from in general. They will always tell you from the shop, from the supermarket, but they will never, majority of them will never think that someone needs to produce it, someone needs to work for it, and there is a process, there is a processing of animal to create meat, and process of plants to create other products, and there is also a quite complicated process to obtain eggs we use every day in our diet. So we see that people in big cities are completely disconnected because they are only living in practice within the simple scenarios. They sleep, they go to work, mainly in the offices. This work is pointless, has nothing to do with reality. They do not produce real value. They only click something on the screen of the PC or laptop, and later drink tea. They do not know, or coffee. They do not know where are these beverages coming from either. Later they go home, watch media. Media washes their brain, and they go to sleep, and mad circle goes again and again and again. The most important fact for the people of big cities in the transformation into the normality back again would be the disconnection from media. I mean disconnection from these media messages that they are infested with, because because they are the easiest target for the media propagandist, for any propaganda like this climate propaganda, pseudo eco green propaganda, because in contrast to the farmers, they do not have connection with the real world, they do not have connection with nature. They are living in the cities like pigs in the barn, like cows in the dairy industry, that they are even not walking almost. They are in the pens, one next to another, limited that they cannot even turn around almost, and they do not know the nature. They do not even see the real plants, the real connections of the food chain, the real dependencies around the world. For instance, as I mentioned, why do we have these protests originated from the environments of farmers and craftsmen? Farmers, because they know, as nature always teaches us, you don't sow, you don't harvest, you don't breed animals, you don't have meat, you don't work, you have nothing. But as I mentioned, people in big cities, they go to these pseudo works in the corporations or offices. they do nothing, but they get something thanks to, and they can use it, and thanks to this, I mean money, they can have food and entertainment and other stuff. So they do not see real dependencies between effort and work and the outcome. But first step they would need to do to change, to go back to real life and understand the world around them, is to switch off the media. Some of them can do it, majority not. That's why only people from the countryside, people in the army, because in the army there is some order and hierarchy, and people who are working on themselves every day not to succumb to this consumerism and a lazy and disconnected life of big cities. Only these people will save us from the socialist utopia and save the world, normal world we live in. Let's join them and help them to save the normal world we live in. All the best, have a nice day, bye.